everybody, it's Friday, going into the weekend. Nice weather too. It's only 88 degrees. That's pretty nice for September. Hey, reason I wanted to sitting in traffic and now I'm moving again, but the reason I wanted to do this, it's not as fun as the beer video, I'm sorry, but I had a conversation there at the brewery a while ago, and then as I was going through checking some messages on Facebook and Instagram, I'm starting to see some sponsored posts pop up from other realtors in the area, and this isn't to badmouth other realtors or anything like that. Don't think I'm doing that. But it just got me thinking, and I wanted to have this conversation just so people are aware of what's going on right now. And this could be a 2-hour long video as I go through this, but it's not going to be. I'm going to try to keep it fairly short, mostly because I've got a listing appointment that I'm going to up in Austin. And sorry, I've got messages going off, and I'm going to try and turn that off. There we go. But this isn't about people who need to buy a house right now or who are wanting to buy a house. It's more for people who have a house that they could sell and then move into another house. And the ads that I'm seeing from other agents, and guys, I'm going to put out a very similar ad next week talking about how crazy the housing market is right now and about how great of a time it is to sell. And it really is. If all you need to do is sell a house right now, in 10 years in real estate, I have not seen a better time to sell a house than right now. I've had, 7 listings this summer, and all but one of them went multiple offers. Houses that would not have gone multiple offers in years past, I had 4 and 5 offers on it. I just had a buyer that won a house, multiple offers. There is so little inventory right now because most people, like the resale market, is not what it has been in recent years. People that are typically going to sell their houses in the summer and either do a move up or a move down or whatever, those people have decided to stay in their houses this year with the coronavirus. Okay, so that means our only inventory has been new home builds. And guys, right now I'm talking to new home builders, the sales reps, and it is common for them to tell me, Chris, I've got 15, 20, 25 houses in backlog right now, and I'm waiting for permits. I can't even get started on these houses. The new home builders usually were, in normal years, we're saying 7 or 8 months for the build. Right now, they're 12 to 13 months because we've got huge increases in material shortages with lumber and other materials. Plywood, I had a builder tell me a while ago that he was usually paying $13 a sheet for a certain type of plywood, and now he's paying $30. So prices have gone through the roof. They can't keep lumber mills open because of coronavirus, and prices are shooting through the roof. There was a release today. Austin Board of Realtors, another banner year. You know, they're going to set records. Of course, they're setting records because the prices are just skyrocketing. So, all that said, yeah, it's a great time to buy a house right now. It's an amazing, to sell a house right now. But here's a bit of advice that you have to pay attention to. The same environment that you're selling your house in holds true for the environment that you have to go and buy your second house in or your next house in. So yeah, you're going to get a lot of money for your house if you sell it as a seller, but then when you go to buy your next house, it was different in July. It was a different market. And then August, it started getting crazy. Right now in September and October, guys, if you have to go buy a house because you just sold your other house, not because you want to move to Austin or something like that, but because you absolutely have to buy a house, it's hard right now. The same market that's going to allow you to get a lot of money for the house you're selling is going to take a lot of money out of your pocket when you're buying a house. This is completely backwards from what most other realtors are telling you right now. But if you don't absolutely have to sell your house in Austin or Dripping Springs or any of the surrounding areas, I would advise you not to do it. Figure out a way to buy your next house without selling your current house, because the only thing shorter on the market right now than actual homes to buy are homes to rent. It's really, really difficult to find a house to rent right now, and those prices are going up too. If I owned multiple houses in Austin, there's no way in hell that I would sell them right now, because I know that I would continue to be able to cash flow those things and they would continue to appreciate in value. Here's a little pro tip. People are not going to stop moving to Austin in the next few years. It's not happening. You've got Tesla coming in, Zoho, Apple, Samsung. Samsung's been here forever. All these tech companies, the big ones that you're hearing about. But here's the other little secret. For all of these tech jobs that are coming in, there's going to be at least 4 other jobs that are coming in as a result. So when Tesla says they're going to bring 10,000 employees in, okay, well, that means that there's going to be an addition of 50,000 jobs in the Austin area, and those people need places to live. The builders can't build houses fast enough. Why in the world would you sell an asset that you could rent out to those workers as they're waiting on their homes to be built when you don't? Why would you sell it? You're going to continue to make money on it. Don't sell your house right now unless you absolutely have to. Don't do it. It just doesn't make financial sense. Well, to me, this is my opinion, but to me, it doesn't make financial sense to do that, because you can rent that house out, make way more than what your mortgage is, cash flow, take that money, invest it in, invest it into anything else. I mean, what do you want? Stock market? You want to buy another house? You want to, put it in a 401k, whatever you want. Take that money and put it away. This market in Austin, every analyst that we talk to, this market is not going to change anytime soon, because everybody wants to be in Austin. So again, I go back to it. If you don't absolutely have to sell your house right now, don't do it, especially if you've got kids. One of the things I try to coach people on is, if you've got kids, again, I don't have kids, this is easy for me to say, but if you don't have kids, don't necessarily worry about saving for college if you own a house and you want to buy another house. If you can keep your house, rent that sucker out, let somebody else pay down the note on it, and then when your kids are ready to go to college, sell your house. Not only are you going to have the equity that was paid down by somebody else's rent, you're going to have additional money that was cash flowing every month that you could save, and then you're going to continue to get, Austin as a whole and Dripping Springs has shown 2 to 3% appreciation historically. So you're going to get that appreciation for how old are your kids? For the next 10, 15, 20 years? Your kids' college fund is in your house. Don't sell that thing just to buy your next one. I'm sounding like a broken record, so I'm going to go at this point. That's just kind of a little bit of a Friday rant on, just because a realtor tells you that it's a great time to sell your house doesn't necessarily mean that it's the right time to sell your house. I'm a realtor. I'm telling you, it is an amazing time to sell your house, but you're going to have to buy your next one too. So that's it. Have an amazing weekend. Get out, spend your money locally. Get out to these local breweries and wineries and distilleries and restaurants and all of your little boutiques around Mercer Street and stuff like that. Coronavirus is still happening, no matter how hot the housing market is. People are still struggling to keep their businesses open. So if you've got the ability, get out this weekend, go spend your money locally, and help some of these local businesses stay afloat. That is it. Enjoy college football, enjoy pro football if that's your thing, and hope to see you guys around town soon. Later.